Skatoony, why don't you take me for a ride? Skatoony sounds real sweet to me. It's crazy what you do, baby. It's Skatoony. Welcome to Skatoony, where kids and tunes compete for prizes. And here come your hosts, who are loved from coast to coast, Chuck Chutters!
Has anyone seen my glasses?
And the Earl! Yeah!
So, who's playing today, Earl?
Emily, Freezy, Genesis, Noah, Callum, and Zeppo!
Okay. Well, listen up, quizzes, because this is how we play. All you gotta do is stay in the game through 3 rapid-fire rounds. We're gonna knock 2 of you out at the end of round 1, and then drop the second pair of losers at the end of round 2. That'll leave 2 contestants battling it out to see who goes through to the Skatoony Quiz Champ Challenge. What do they win, Earl?
An iPod!
It will be mine.
Okay, let's just get on with round 1, shall we?
It's bang on or bogus!
Okay, all you gotta do is decide whether what I'm saying is bang on true or bogusly false. First one to bash the buzzer gets to answer. So if you think it's true, you shout,
Bang on!
and if you think it's false, you shout,
Bogus!
1 point for a correct answer. You feeling confident, Noah?
Let's see. I'm up against a pickle from outer space and a carrot nose whose lower half is made up of yellow snow.
It keeps me warm.
Whoa, too much canine cologne.
Wow, that was cold. And what do we do when it's cold? Emily?
Turn up the heat!
Silly human.
You heard the lady, Earl. Turn up the heat.
Yeah, gonna get nice and toasty.
What the? Man, this don't look good for Freezy.
Now let's play Bang On or Bogus. You've got as much time as it takes Earl to shave Dudley the props guy. Go! Bang On or Bogus. A hummingbird is the only bird that can fly backwards. Noah!
Obviously, that's bang on.
Correctamundo! Next, there are 52 weeks in a year. Callum?
Bang on!
Nice work, Callum. Elephants are really scared of mice. Zeppo?
Bogus.
You betcha. Bagels are boiled before they're baked. Genesis?
Bogus!
Out of luck, lady. That was bang on. There are over 1,000 bones in a full-grown human body. Callum?
Bogus!
Bang on. It is bogus. David Suzuki invented the popsicle. Callum?
Bang on!
Bogus.
Aren't popsicles made of snowmen?
Not funny, man.
Agree. In the Ukraine, it's good luck to find a spider's web in the house on Christmas morning. Noah?
What, are we all 5? It's bang on.
It is bang on, but you're pushing it, Bacon Brain. A surgeon holds the world record for the fastest game of operation. Freezy.
Bogus. It's so hot. I can't think.
Incorrect. It's bang on. The Hoover Dam is located on the border of Arizona and Nevada. Emily.
Bang on!
Correct.
I got one!
Nice guess, Einstein.
A llama spits when it's afraid. Emily.
Bang on!
Correct. Evaporation is the process where boiled water turns into vapor or steam. Noah.
Bang on. Are these going to get difficult at some point?
I bet you're a real hit at parties, Noah.
As a matter of
No
fact,
2 zebras have stripes that are exactly alike. Callum.
Bang on!
Correct. A sea cow is a real animal. Noah.
bang on, also known as the dugong, the sea cow can weigh up to 400 kilograms and bears a vague resemblance to Zeppo.
Insolent human.
Right. Making lots of friends today, Noah. A schnoodle is a type of pasta. Callum.
Bogus!
Right on. According to Irish folklore, a leprechaun is a baker. Emily?
Bogus!
Correct. It takes about 10 minutes for a space shuttle to get into space. Emily?
Bogus!
Incorrect, silly Willy.
I'm starting to think you would know the answer to what's your name.
A smogometer is a tool that measures ozone depletion. Zeppo?
Bogus.
You betcha.
Nearly done, Chuck!
Come on, quizzes. Time is running out. There are 366 days in a leap year. Callum?
Bogus!
It's bang on, Callum. Wikipedia is the name of the disease you get when you stare at a computer for too long. What you got, Zeppo?
Bogus.
You got it. The Earl of Sandwich invented the sandwich. Noah.
Bang on. Invented in England in the 18th century by John M.
Finished!
Okay, round 1 is done and dusted. So, who do you think we're going to throw off the show?
Breezy.
Don't let Noah win.
Some folks just can't take the heat.
That's for sure, Earl. But what about the rest of them? Emily, you're safe. Noah, you're still in the game.
And the obvious award goes to...
Such a show-off, Noah.
Yeah, a real Noah-it-all.
Hilarious.
And come on, give me my good news.
Yeah, you're through too, Space Pickle. Genesis, Callum, one of you is out. Genesis, who do you think is going home?
Me?
Why's that?
I wasn't pressing my buzzer right.
Genesis, I'm afraid you're right. You are going home. Callum, that means you're staying on. Thanks for playing, Genesis. You've been fantastic fun. But with no points, you're out of the game. Take it away, Earl.
Thanks for playing, but you gave it a go, but yeah. Don't hang around town. It's time to go, 'cause that's the show and
Well, we've said goodbye to Genesis and Freezy, and it's time to take a break. But don't go far away, because you'll want to find out who makes it through in the final frantic round of... Welcome back to Skatoony. Well, we've said goodbye to Genesis and Freezy, but what do you say to more Q&A in round 2? We're gonna play where?
Shadows!
Oh, great. What does he want?
Shadows!
I gotta hit the penalty box for a sec. Why don't you get to know each other?
Care for Venusian eyeball?
Okay.
They're succulent.
Blech. Why ain't you selling more chow to the crowd? Get out there, Zamboni Brain, and sell my popcorn!
Yes, Charles. Oh!
And then we come to... Don't worry, Chad, I got you covered.
Watch on your hands then.
Keep quiet, Earth Boy, and I'll give you the eyeballs from the bottom of the bag.
So, how's it going?
Oh, fine, except the cosmic cucumber here is cheating.
Say what? Cheating? How?
Look at Colonel Zeppo's hand.
Lies. A high-profile officer such as myself would never cheat.
Really? Then why'd you try and look at that?
The kids saw our notes. That's just my to-do list. Pick up laundry, feed Cyborg.
Nothing wrong with being organized, and anyways, it's time to play Where in the World? All right, now, listen up. What you got is 3 hats, each representing a different country. This week's countries are Greece, Canada, and India.
Boy, those India hats make them look ridiculous, huh?
Them look ridiculous, huh? They ain't the ones wearing a bob bag on their heads, hey?
Oh, I've had enough. Time to get back in the game.
All yours, Chad.
So, all you have to do is put on the hat that matches the answer and buzz in.
Computer, I want a full profile download of Greece, Canada, and India.
Remember, your answer is what you wear, not what you say. 1 point for a correct answer, and the 2 lowest scoring players go out. So let's play Where in the World?
Yeah.
You have as much time as it takes Doug and his dog pals to bury T-Bone.
Say what, Dennis? Hey, give it all.
And we're off! Where did the Olympic Games originate? Zeppo.
India.
Wrong! It was Greece!
What?
Victoria Day and Boxing Day is celebrated in which country? Emily.
Canada!
Correct! In what country was insulin invented? Callum.
India.
No, it was Canada. Gandhi and Mother Teresa lived in which country? Noah?
India,
Correct! What's left in your frying pan after cooking bacon? Noah?
Greece.
Correct!
I thought you said there would be no sports.
What country is home to Anne of Green Gables? Callum.
Canada.
Bang on, Callum! Slumdog Millionaire takes place in what country? Noah?
India. Look, I have a note signed by my parents that excuses me from any and all gym-like activity.
Putting on hats is a gym-like activity?
Yes, it's actually a sport in the little-known country of Jocklovania.
Oh, gosh.
If you say so, lazy limbs. Next question. This country is made up mostly of islands and islets. Emily.
No, Greece.
Well, Emily, your first hat was wrong. Sorry, no point for you. In this country, if you want to buy a samosa, you pay with a rupee. Emily?
India?
That's correct. What country is home to the Alouettes and the Blue Bombers? Callum?
Canada.
Correct. The sitar is an instrument popular in which country? Emily?
India.
Correctamundo. The Taj Mahal can be found in this country. Callum?
India.
Correct. Moussaka and spanakopita are foods that originated in which country? Zeppo.
India.
Wrong. It's Greece.
What? No, you're wrong.
Nuh-uh, Space Case. What country is home to the Greek salad? Emily.
Greece.
That's correct. Yay! We're almost out of time. What country would you find Bollywood? Noah.
Greece.
Sorry, Sporto. Incorrect.
It's India. India.
You're right, Emily, but no point. What country is home to the Acropolis? Zeppo?
Canada, Greece, India. Correct. I win.
It was Greece, but you can't wear all your hats at once.
Oh.
Cricket is a popular sport in which country? Callum. India. Right, Rooney. That's it. We're out of time. Who are the Skatoony top goal scorers and who are the big net missers?
Well, no amount of genius can lift what are obviously weighted down hats, and add the fact that Lady in Red here was cheating, it was only a matter of time before I got burned.
Where can I cheat from?
Well, if you're not the cheater, then it's Callum.
How? I got only one right.
Right, all brain, no brawn. Noah, with a score of 3, you're out of here.
Yeah, well, it was so easy I forgot to try.
And Callum, you scored 4 points, which means you're through to round 3.
A what?
You're sticking around. And Emily, boy, this is exciting. With a score of 4 points, you are through to the next round, which means Zeppo.
No, no, I will not be denied. If I cannot triumph, then nobody will. I will destroy you all. 3rd floor bridge now.
Where did he go?
Nah, who knows? Who cares? It's time for a break. But stick around, Funky Feet, and find out who makes it through to the final frantic round of... Welcome back to Skatoony! So, who's left, Earl?
The last players standing are Emily and Callum.
Right on, Earl, but only one of them can make it into our Skatoony Hot Seat Final, and to find out who, they're both gonna play...
Fast food!
Now listen up, Banana Bones, and let me explain the rules. You each have to answer as many general knowledge questions as you can in the time allowed. The amount of time is decided by how long it takes your opponent to eat a bowl full of food. The faster you eat, the less time your opponent has to answer the questions. At the end of this round, the contestant with the most points will go through to the Skatoony Hot Seat Final for a chance to win
An iPod!
And after pigging through all that food, what does the other contestant get, Earl?
Indigestion!
Okay, we're gonna let the lady go first. Emily, would you like to eat or answer questions?
May I please eat first?
Sure. What do you want to eat a bowl of? Earl's toenails? Whale blubber? Or a bowl of, Jell-O?
Jello.
Wibble wobble, yeah!
What's in the Jello?
Toenails and whale blubber. Okay, Callum, get ready to quiz. Emily, start eating now. What tool can be used to measure how far you've walked? A speedometer, a pedometer, or a walkometer?
Walkometer.
It's a pedometer. What color is the soil on Prince Edward Island? Brown, gray, or red?
Red.
Correct. Which bird is a common dish in France? Ostrich, flamingo, or duck?
Duck.
Correct. How many books in the Harry Potter series?
7.
Correct. What pulls you when you're water skiing?
A boat.
Correct. What does Scooby-Doo solve? Math problems or mysteries?
Mysteries.
Correct. Which baseball team has won the most World Series? The Blue Jays, Yankees, or Red Sox?
Red Sox.
The Yankees. What do you call a book full of synonyms and antonyms?
A dictionary.
Thesaurus. What sport are you playing if you dribble the ball then slam dunk it in the net?
Basketball.
Correct. In the song Frosty the Snowman, what is his nose made of?
Coal.
A button. How many continents are there on Earth?
There are 7.
Correct. What game uses the term hole in one?
Golf.
Correct. We're out of time. So how do you like the Jello, Emily? Not feeling too good? Okay, Callum, what's your weapon of choice?
Jello.
Jello! Stop you getting smello!
Earl,
What?
we need the Jello.
Oh, right!
Okay, Callum, here's your bowl of bathtub Jello. Are you ready?
I am extremely hungry.
Okay, now, Emily, you've got to score as many points as you can in the time it takes Callum to finish that dish. Okay, Emily, let's see how you do. Go! Finish the phrase, early to bed, early to...
Early to school, early
Arise! What is the system of writing called for people who are blind?
Braille.
Correct! Christopher Columbus reached the New World in 1492. Where was he coming from?
Spain.
Done! Wow, Callum, that was crazy Jiffy Jello gobbling.
How did you do that?
Now, only one of you is going through to the Skatoony Quiz Champ Challenge, but who is it? Callum is the winner of fast food with 8 points. Callum, you're going through.
Sorry, Emily. It's all right. I told you I was hungry.
But don't worry, Emily, it ain't the end of the world.
If Colonel Zeppo cannot win Skatoony, then he shall destroy Skatoony! Okay, here we go. Emily, you carpet-baked, non-technical weakling! You're out of here! Oh, right, that. What's that then? Colonel Zeppo should be the Skatoony finalist, not this Callum human!
Hey, Seppo, don't be rude to the contestants. That's my job.
What?
Eat Colonel!
Shabbers! Where's my popcorn?
Sorry, Charles. My aim must have slipped. you doing, Emily? You didn't bang your head too hard, did you? I'm gonna take that as a yes. Well, I think it's time we took a break to decipher what Emily's saying. So stick around, cheeky chins, and find out how Callum does when he plays in the next round of... Welcome back to Skatoony! Callum is back with us and ready to quiz in...
The Skatoony Quiz Champ Challenge!
You ready to play, Callum?
Yeah!
Yeah!
Now you have 90 seconds to get 10 tough questions correct. If you don't know the answer, just shout something stupid, and I'll move on to the next one, okay?
Yeah!
Earl, are we ready to go?
Yeah!
Okay, Callum, good luck. Go! What does the Earth revolve around?
The sun.
Correct. What is the shortest month of the year?
February.
Correct. Do oil and water mix?
Sometimes.
No, they don't. Bilbo Baggins is a character from which book?
I don't know.
The Hobbit. How many legs does a spider have?
8.
Correct. Which reference book would you use to find the correct spellings and meanings of words?
Dictionary.
Correct. What is the male ladybug called? Ladybug. Which fictional non-agent character lives in Never Never Land?
Peter Pan.
Correct. Who's Batman's sidekick?
Robin.
Correct. Do goldfish prefer warm or cold water?
Warm.
Cold. Whoa, 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 stop the clock. Hold up, Callum. You're halfway through your 90-second quiz time, which means it's time for Earl's halfway deal.
Okay, Callum, in 45 seconds, you've managed to get 6 of the 10 points you need. I'm willing to offer you 1 extra point, taking your score up to 7. Yeah! But if you accept, I'll also take away 10 of your remaining 45 seconds. That will leave you 35 seconds to score 3 points and win the prize. So, do you want the deal?
Can I ask how many seconds I have left?
You're at the halfway point. You have 45 seconds.
Okay, I'll take the 1 more point.
Oh, he's smart.
Oh boy, that's a good move, Callum. Hit the clock, Earl. Let's play.
Yeah!
Where is Total Drama Island's Camp Wawanakwa located? Northern Ontario or Northern California?
Northern California.
Northern Ontario. Do carrots grow above or below the ground?
Below.
Correct. How much of an iceberg is underwater? 50, 10, or 90%?
90.
Correct. Which sport uses a table, cue, chalk, and 15 balls?
Pool.
That's right. You've done it.
All right, Callum!
Well done, Callum. After 4 rounds of quick quizzing against your friends, brainy freaks, snowmen, and invaders from across the galaxy, you are this week's Skatoony champion! Yeah! Oh well, that's it for this week, Busy Feet. But don't forget to tune in for more fast and frantic Skatoony quizzing real soon. Until then, what do you say, Earl?
Yeah!
Yeah! Yeah! Woo-hoo! Earl, I could use a hand. And a new picture of Callum.